Oh no! It's morning!
And that means it's time for the Rotten Mornings. Best way to start your morning off.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Rotten Mornings.
Mournings. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, guy.
I'm Scott.
I'm Maya.
And I'm Grim.
That's it. Are you waiting for more?
Yeah, I didn't know if I never know. And I'm Dan. Damn it. Damn it.
Oh, I'm Dan.
Came out of left field. Oh, heck. What is even a night without a haunt? What wasted nights?
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's jump right into rotten news so we can jump out of it.
Yeah. All right. It's going well so far.
So far, a
We
banger of an episode.
news
Yeah.
somewhere.
There's news.
In
As soon
the
as we
ether.
find it, we're handing it off.
It's floating around here. We just gotta grab it.
Giving that shit out like Easter candy on Santa Claus Day.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Or that was actually what you were talking about.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, the news today. So today is Tuesday already. It's already Tuesday. We're one step closer to the weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to make that into something.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, cool. We Monday, if you guys listened, we had a podcast.
Yep, we sure enough did. We
It
talked
was-
about something.
It was amazing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was entertaining. I'm sure a lot of people were entertained by it.
Well,
Exactly.
you know, those two things don't have to go hand in hand. I've seen people be entertained by stuff that was just hot garbage on a plate, and then I've also seen us be wildly entertaining and no one see it. So, yeah,
We've been oddly entertaining.
and no one saw it. There's no evidence of it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Right.
let me have this. This is the only way I promote Rotten. We're
Yes.
wildly entertaining if no one's watching.
Yeah,
We're
kind of like the Invisible Man. We only can use our powers if nobody's looking at us.
Perfectly said.
It's a delightful Goatman reference from way back.
Yes.
And then at yesterday evening, there was an episode of Strips.
There was
Shred.
the
Yeah.
butt stuff episode.
It was a good episode of Strips.
It took me way too long to edit.
That was
That's
butt
fair.
stuff.
It was butt stuff, yeah. I liked it, and it was an actual skit idea, which is something.
And it involved real human butt.
You know, one thing that this episode of Strips has in common with a large handful of these other episodes of Strips,
Butt stuff.
written by Grimm.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's written by Grimm, and there's not like pause for applause. Okay,
We pause for applause.
With
Yeah.
our butt. Remember,
With
it's butt stuff.
with our butts. That would work so much well. That would work so much better in a live show. Those people
Yeah,
would
yeah.
lose
Well,
their
maybe when you
That's-
edit it, you can add that in there.
Okay, I definitely will.
Yay.
No, that's awesome, Graham. I'm glad that you are writing stuff and that stuff's getting in there. One of the things that has been kind of wild with Strips this season is that not every Strips has been skitsy, and to see skits is always good.
Yeah.
That's always fun. So that was a good episode, and then I'm glad that there's more video footage of bathroom harassment.
Yes.
Agreed.
Because
It was fun.
That's going to be evidence that Matt will use in a court of law.
Probably.
There's
Just
not
remember that all that was all improv. None of that was scripted.
there's not a jury in this country that would convict of me of murder. Not after this evidence. And she scratched on the door while you were taking a do.
You know what's funny is like this is probably the most shared and commented on episode that I've put out so far.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. The episode where you're pooping in it.
Yeah, it's like all about that stuff.
It is.
This is all about
stuff. Can't say enough about butt stuff.
any other thing happened yesterday we need to talk about?
Are you my therapist now?
When have I not been your therapist?
Who are you?
All right, we go through this every session. This is a safe place, and I don't help you.
Scott.
What?
I left my boots at a sanitarium, and Kim and Justin brought them by the gas station and brought them back. It was great. They're amazing.
All right. There's a little problem with audio, I guess, and I heard molest my boots at the sanitarium, and I was very confused.
What?
But you said I lost my boots, and that made way more sense.
I said the first thing.
Oh hell, fucking flip flops. So that's awesome that they brought it out. Oh, yeah.
And Matt's seen a puppy.
Yeah, they came and hung out with me for a little bit at the store. It was fun.
Oh, Justin and them?
Uh-huh.
And they had a puppy?
No.
But he did see a puppy.
Puppy is unrelated to that particular incident, but no less truthful.
Oh, that's awesome. This morning there's going to be this podcast.
Yes, there is.
Yep. And then anything else coming up?
Yes. Today we'll have another episode of Tommy Time.
Ooh, Tommy Time. Gonna be hard to do that last episode.
Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have another episode of Rotten Strips.
That is hopeful.
And we will have a new episode of Grim Story Time.
Are you brushing your teeth right now?
There's a mouse in his mouth.
There's a mouth in his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Which mouth am I hearing right now?
The second one.
Yeah, I am. Cool. Well, guys, you may not see us at a haunt tonight, but definitely catch us. Some of the stuff that we're putting out, we put a lot of time into it, which does not obligate you to watch it. Actually, it's probably, the more time we put into it, the less you guys seem to watch it. That's okay. That's totally fine. We do have a lot of fun with these, and then at least you'll know what we're talking about when you're definitely tuning into the podcast next. What is this? This is like a circle of like none of this is turning out well. I don't mean that the shows and stuff isn't turning out well. I'm really enjoying strips this season, and the podcast has become this wacky thing, and I think it's all working really well. It's my positive note.
Great. Put that in my dream journal.
Gross. I was okay with dreams, but journals, icky. Cool. Any other news that we need to talk about?
I don't think so.
Well, awesome. Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna take a quick little breaky poo, and when we come back, we'll talk about today's cryptid.
Sounds good. There.
Coming this October. As night falls on a quarantined prison somewhere in Vincent, Alabama, vampires have taken over at Hellbilly Hollow, and things will never be the same.
Come visit Hellbilly Hollow in Vincent, Alabama. You'll have the best night of your life.
Yes, we'd love to have you in our neck of the woods.
The wait is driving us batty.
This year, we've raised the stakes. Join us.
Join us. One of Alabama's top-rated haunts. This is the one for you.
Hellbilly Hollow Haunted House Attraction in Vincent, Alabama. Open at 7 p.m. every Friday and Saturday in October.
Tickets available at the door.
Exclusive merchandise, tasty concessions, live entertainment,
well-lit bathrooms.
For more information, check us out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and at hellbillyhollow.com, and we will see you there.
Join us. Don't go that way, man. You know who's back there? It's that serial killer from that movie.
What? Why are they here? I thought they were supposed to be chasing the kids at summer camp or invading the nightmares of the kids on that one street.
Well, they're all here. Brought in to fight off the mutant chickens, and now it's a horror free-for-all.
Oh, where do I buy tickets?
The Haunted Chicken House in Heflin is the largest tourist attraction in East Alabama.
open every weekend in October. Tickets are $15 per attraction, 2 for $25 and 3 for $40.
Ride the hayride of horrors.
Visit the Haunted Chicken House.
Defy death in the infamous Crazy Train.
For more information, check us out on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and thehauntedchickenhouse.com. And we'll see you there.
And we're back.
Yep.
We're back.
The audience was so worried that we weren't coming back that time.
I mean, after they've heard those commercials for the 30th time, I don't know.
Yeah, I mixed it up this time, and the commercials are in reverse order. Yeah, really gotta amp up the sponsors for next season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually have a couple more. We should probably record a couple more commercials.
oh, that's fair. That's fair. We'll do that soon.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Today's cryptid. I'm kind of surprised that we've never talked about this one, but today we'll be talking about the Goatman.
Holy fucking shit, Scott. I love goats. This is perfect.
And you hate men, so it's a quandary. It's something that you love half of and hate half of. It's fantastic.
Yes, exactly.
Parahumanoid.
Is that like the name on its driver's license?
Yes.
Harry Humanoid.
You know, we started this earlier in the season, and then we changed to what we were doing.
Did we?
Yeah.
When was that?
Earlier in the season, but we recorded a minute of it, and then we were like, oh, we want to do this, so we started over again.
I don't remember that. Also, I don't doubt that. I wanted to do Bunny Man today, but then I couldn't make it a cryptid, and then I was like, why does that matter? Fuck it, we're doing Goatman. We'll do Bunny Man later.
I think Matt created a few cryptids.
What?
Maybe you can show him how.
To create a cryptid?
Yeah.
It's
a thing, Scott. It's a thing.
It can be it's a thing.
Do you know anything about pop culture? Because I do now.
The Goatman is a legendary creature. Often, the Goatman is from Prince George's County in Maryland of the United States.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
there's some other goat men throughout the United States too, and one we've covered on a previous episode. It was the Pope Lick monster. Is
The
also
potluck monster. Yeah.
yeah, it was also considered a goat man. That's kind of cool.
It's funny because back when I was a kid in high school, there was a book we had on, I can't remember what it was. It wasn't like really an urban legends book, but it had a story in it about one day in this town that it had snowed and all these people complained about hearing weird noises at night. And then they found a row of footprints, but it was only one footprint in a row that was like a hoof-like shape, and everybody was talking about seeing some sort of a goat hybrid creature roaming around town.
Okay.
Yeah.
It happened.
Was that it?
That was it. Yeah.
So like,
there's
how did they like? Oh, I'm sorry, Graham. I wanted to ask Matt, how did they like explain the 1 foot in a row?
There was never any explanation about it. Like, it was just literally accounts of it.
Okay.
I've always thought that was weird because it was like somebody had like a wheel with a goat foot on it.
I want a goat foot. I have like 1,000 chicken feet, but I don't have a goat foot.
You reckon a goat foot is still 12 inches?
4 to 12.
4 to 12.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Graham. What were you saying?
Goat feet.
Yeah, she said that. Duh.
A lot of these stories originated in the early 1970s when people did a lot of drugs.
The goat? The goat people?
Did goats do a lot of drugs?
Bah, I'm on drugs.
Bah, hanging.
Bah, anus.
Bah, anus. Dun, 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 dun. Bah, butt stuff. Have you any butt stuff?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My butt's full of butt stuff.
Yeah, that's what the goat man would say a lot.
Bah, not my booty.
Yep. So the goatman was reportedly to have a goat booty, as his lower half was goat.
Goat booty?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was a nice, hairy, juicy one.
Well, I don't know. The creature was commonly claimed to have a human face, but with a body covered in hair.
Like a satyr.
Like a baby?
Like a satyr. Like a baby.
Baby satyr.
Yeah, or like a fawn?
Yeah, or a fawn.
Yeah.
It was first sighted at 520 BCE, where the first sketchings were made of the goat booty in stone.
Okay, did you just look up goat booty?
Goat booty.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I figured
it was in Greece, apparently, so it was a greasy booty.
Oh,
little goat man jiggle booty.
No, that's not. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. So the first sightings of this Maryland cryptid is from Greece.
Yeah.
Hundreds of years before Maryland existed.
Yes.
At least 7. Hard to argue. So, in this strange world of cryptids. So here's the thing, though, guys. Like, what do you think? Like, why would someone think that they saw a half man, half goat? Like, why would that be the thing that they thought they saw?
Because it fucking exists. They seen it, Scott.
Okay.
It came in and like murdered their entire family and everything.
I mean,
they're dead, Scott. You're gonna diminish that?
I didn't diminish anything. I asked a question and
Yeah,
you
well,
came,
that question
came
is
in
very
hot.
disrespectful to those dead family
You got to
members.
look at like who started the mythos that Satan was half goat, half man.
Who was it? Harry Humanoid that did that?
Yes.
Who was it?
I don't fucking know. I was asking you.
Did
Oh,
they did they have their own personal names?
yeah. It wasn't a nameless guy. It's just that history didn't memorialize him. Um, yeah, I don't know where that comes from either. But isn't there? I don't understand why there's not more like lower part of a man and upper part of a goat.
I don't know, but their habitat is in Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Texas.
That's right.
Yeah.
There. Well, so there's like uh, Pennsylvania, but there's also Kentucky, and there's also Ohio has goatman stories.
And they love to travel too.
Yeah, it's just weird to me why there's why a goat? I don't like. So let's say that it's not
It
real
all
for
started with Pan.
you think
Oh,
you think it all started with Pan?
Yes.
Did you care to elaborate?
Well, Pan is often represented as a satyr, half goat, half man with cloven hooves and a goat tail. Pan was known to Jews of Jesus' day. In fact, there was a shrine to Pan called Benias located in the slopes mountain Mount Hermon in northern Israel. A spring there is considered to be headwaters of the River Jordan. Jesus and his disciples were traveling near there when they approached the Salis, whatever, the Philippi, as Peter was rebuked by Jesus after learning the death of Jesus was to suffer. Get behind me, Satan. You are thinking as God does, but as human beings do. You are not thinking. Yeah. Then there's the sheep and goats parable in Matthew, which separates the sheep by rewarding the goats for condemnation. I don't know.
That's fair.
it's
Very
insightful.
biblical, but it's weird that they're mixing biblical with, you know, folklore. What would you consider Pan? Greek mythology?
Yeah, it's mythology, but I mean, in a very real sense to the people, um, mythology and religion aren't different on a micro level.
Yeah.
A variation of the legend tells of Goatman as an old hermit who lives in the woods seeking trees to cut down with an axe. What?
Yeah. So I think like Goatman on like a large scale, you do have your fawns and your satyrs and stuff, and I think like the Maryland Goatman specifically had kind of different things about him that he wasn't like a satyr. He was more like the what is it, science experiment gone wrong or freak of nature or somebody fucked a goat.
Well, there's also the whole point with the Greeks that ancient men goats and all were related and were associated with a burning sexuality, even with lasciviousness and lust, and connected to the deities Venus and Bacchus.
Yeah, that's true.
Like fawns and satyrs are always seen around like Bacchus and stuff like that, because all of those Picassos and different paintings that were done, Michael, all those cats, they always, when it was wine, there was always goats and wine.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Because like you don't think about goat being the symbol for like fertility.
Yeah.
What's the goat the symbol for?
Lust.
Lust,
Yeah.
lusty goat parts.
And lasciviousness, as in like lurid behavior.
Huh. So like taboo lust.
Yeah, like capricious behaviors.
You're throwing out them $12 words today.
Hell, you say I'm reading that shit right off the internet.
Oh, okay. You're like capricious lasciviousness, and I'm like, bro, I'm lost. I was trying to make Goatman 2 words, so there'd only be like 4 letters each. I mean, that's where I was at. Oh shit. So, yeah, that's pretty much Goatman. Anything else you want to say about it?
I think this is very interesting. I love it because I love goats.
That's fair. I agree. I also think, regardless of the fact that I'm yawning, it's fascinating stuff. Holy shit.
Fascinating stuff. Hopefully the audience is not yawning also.
Yeah, bro, I'm fucking riveting, guys. Guys, this has been Rotten Mornings. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. As always, stay rotten.
Goatman is a hominid.
Oh my god, that means it's bipedal.
It is, Scott. It's bipedal.
Are bicycles bipedal?
That's true. It's true. A bicycle has 2 pedals.
Exactly.
You guys stay rotten.
Stay rotten. Stay rotten. Stay rotten. Get the hell out of here.
Join us next time for another episode of Rotten Mornings.